Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the Crazy Lays Racing League here for Season 2 iRacing AI Series for the Super Late Model Series. We're coming to race number 8 here today at USA International. It's going to be 90 laps. Here's what we have set up for that. 90 laps going into it. And going into this race, we have a new points leader, Logan Tritt, over Jesse Adams by 12 points. A big flip in the points after last race. And we'll share the stream and then we will get it all going. Alright, stream is shared. Let's get on into it here. Actually, before we do that, we'll just show everybody the whole point standings. I don't know if I did that at the end. Emerson right now, dead last, 93 points back. It is still possible, but he's going to have to start turning his year around right away, right now here on the race 8. Let's get going here in the USA. As that loads up, we will open up Race Labs again. Get that all set up. It is going to be another night race here at USA for 90 laps. We will go on board with Logan Tritt for the pole lap. Once it loads up, so we at TV3 here. I guess I'll have to do this view. I don't know, TV2 is okay. It's just a lot zoomed in right there. Hey, Grizz. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully you do better on this one. It's qualifying now. Lingerfeld on pole at the moment. Then Morrow to second. Everybody did cross the line there, so it does look like Lingerfeld's on pole so far. Points lead to Logan Tritt 7th. After lap 2. Does anybody take the pole away? Forrest Hamilton takes the pole. Carl Craig takes the pole there. Everybody crosses the line. It is Carl Craig, Forrest Hamilton, Jacob, your top 3. And your points leader is starting 20th, so he's got a long way to go. Oh, God damn it. I gotta wait for everybody to come down pit lane. I don't know why they're running 4 laps when they only get 2. And coming from the back again is Josh Fox. Once again, dead last along with Josh Reese back there. And Devin Zimmerman in the 29th spot. We'll go through the starting grid on the grid. Alright, there we go. We'll ungrid, regrid. 78 is on pole.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed.
And we will go through the starting grid once I fix this. They should have 2 laps anyways. It's Carl Craig over Forrest Hamilton, Jacob Prevost, Devin Smith, Colin Cropley, Lingerfeld 6th, 7th Luna Farmer, 8th Emerson Arden, Bone Adams 9th, and Ben Park 10th. And then the rest of your field. Points leader Logan Tritt right now starting 20th, and Jesse Adams only 2 rows ahead of him, 12 points behind. So it's got a lot of work to catch up to 98, and then the rest of your field here. So they're gonna have 1 more lap to go. I forgot about that shit. I even said that though. I forgot. This is Carl's, I think, first pole of the year. Let's see if he can do anything from the front. Jacob also started top 5 last time. Dodge problem. Nah, you'll be fine. You're gonna get that Dodge powered win here. How are you? I think Devin Smith, Emerson, Josh, they've all had rough years also. Pace car is off though.
Green flag.
You're a green here at USA, and Craig gets a great jump, but so does Forrest on the outside. They're gonna go side by side here in the 1 and 2, but it looks like Carl's gonna clear for the race lead, unless the 99 can get the run off the high line. Last time people were hitting the wall here, and we had some incidents in this track, but we'll have to wait and see if that happens here. And Carl clears for the race lead. Jacob Cropley, Luna Farmer, Devin Smith right now down to 6th. Farmer clears the 3 with ease through turns 1 and 2 there. Craig has the 99 on the outside again. Hangs on to the race lead for the moment. The 2 tries to go to the outside. Luna Farmer to the inside here for 3rd now. Farmer clears the 2, now looking to the inside at the 99 of Forrest. Can they get there? And they're actually going to go around the outside. Maybe to try and clear up front. Carl right now hanging on to the race lead. Luna Farmer though had a great start, up 5 spots out of nowhere. Just trying to get up to the race lead. The 2 and the 99 cannot get out of each other's way. That allowed the 38 to go around. And Cropley now to the inside. The 99 just stuck on the high line at the moment. Needs to get to the bottom as soon as possible. Can they clear the 3 car? They cannot. Devin Smith right now following suit right behind the 3. Trying to push him around the 99. Devin Smith back to the inside. The 2 now holding up the 99. The Forrest, clear. Goes the 2 on the 95. 3 at Cropley to the inside of Luna Farmer. It's Carl Craig now up front. Carl just pulling away 4 tenths. Cropley now to fucking 2nd place over the 38 of Luna Farmer. And Jacob trying to hang on to the top 5 instead of falling back like he did last race. Devin Smith now to the inside of Forrest Hamilton, still battling for that top 5 spot. Bone Adams into the picture here also. Bone Adams now to the inside of the 99 as Devin Smith looks to the inside of the 2. And they all get single file up front for the moment. Smith, though, gets put up to the high line. Here comes Bowen Adams to the inside. Looks like Bowen can't do anything there. Looks back to the inside of the 95. Devin Smith here down the front straightaway. That is for the 5th spot. Smith falls back to 6th. As it looks like maybe Cropley trying to go for race win number 3 here on the 78 of Carl. What can he do up front? Bowen Adams trying to go around the 2. Jacob Prevost in the 2. We're going to go through the field here now. Lingerfeld battling for us. He's got it around on the outside, but clears now. Causey getting a good second place last time out, back in the top 10. Also a Ben Park right behind. Mitchell Hodak 10th. Jesse Adams right now 12th. Angel Gutierrez 13th. Emerson and Ben Morrow battling for around the 15th spot. Race winner Daniel Voiles right now from last race, back in 16th, not having a good race. And the rest of your field, Andrew Duffield right now down 5 spots from where you started. Dan Park also down 2 spots. Logan Churritt, your points leader right now, back down to 28th. This could be another big points swing at the front of the field. Christian Bracken again down in the final 3 spots, along with Joshua Reese. Cropley has got up to our race leader, Carl. What can he do to get around? Can't quite do anything here. Is that going to allow Luna Farmer to maybe get to the inside? It does not. They're all single file for the moment. Lingerfeld to the inside of Forrest. It looks like he will clear. Can the 99 finally get to the bottom and stay there? Or is Causey going to get to the inside here in the 88 as he just continues to run the outside line? Just continues to fall back. Now has Mitchell Hodak to the inside here. Finally clears on the outside of the 29 and finally goes to the bottom. They're just single file up front. This is actually the closest battle. Actually, no, it's not. Ben Morrow to the inside of Ben Park. The Ben and Ben show right here. Ben Morrow now to the inside of Mitchell Hodak. Hodak must have had a horrible exit off of 4 there. It clears the 29. That allows Ben Park to the inside of Mitchell Hodak. Also, Hodak now stuck on the outside line. Has gained 6 spots here since the beginning of the race, so they are still in net gain. And they will clear there at the 29. We'll go back up here. Looks like Lingerfeld was maybe trying to get to the inside of Devin Smith. Smith now hounding the back bumper of the 5 of Bowen Adams. Goes way high though, and that allows Lingerfeld to get a run here down the back straight. Lingerfeld now to the inside of the 95 of Devin Smith. Here comes Causey though to the inside also. Can he get a run off of turn 4? He cannot. And they all get back single file for the moment up here up front. They're kind of single file for most of it. Jesse Adams, the closest one, trying to get to the inside of Emerson. And that looks like for the 13th spot here. And Jesse will clear the 48, it looks like, to 3 and 4. Causey back to the inside of Lingerfeld. Cannot get that run move to work. Devin Smith goes around Bowen Adams again. And finally clears up front. Bowen Adams looking back to the inside here in 3 and 4 and could not get it to stick there. Bowen goes a little wide there. Will that allow Lingerfeld to get to him here down the front straightaway? Lingerfeld looked but couldn't quite get there. Tries to put a bumper to the 5, can't get to him. Ozzy now at the 99 trying to catch back up. Mitchell Hodak has Ben Park around the outside. Clears. Here comes Jesse Adams also on the outside here. As Carl still dominates this race, lap 18 and 90 at the moment. Jesse Adams around the outside here of the 29. Cannot get that position to work. The high line is not there at the moment. Forrest now to the inside, or actually that might have been Ben Morrow going around his outside. The 99 has fallen to 10th from starting in 3rd place. Luna Farmer trying to get up to Cropley. It's about only a couple tenths here between the two. As they try to catch Carl Craig, it's about 7 tenths now to the race leader here. Lingerfeld now around the outside of Joseph Causey. Or might have been Causey to the inside here. Causey clears the 24 Lingerfeld. Then Morrow, Forrest Hamilton, round out your top 10. Mitchell Hudak right now 11th, up 7 spots. Kendrick Gutierrez is game 2. Ben Park has fallen again, like last race. Jesse Adams right now mid-pack again. This is not good for the championship run. But is ahead of Logan True, so that's good. Right now, Will Hand, Malenko, Emerson round out your, or no, Sheldon round out your top 20. Emerson again lost 11 spots. Christian Bracken battling Gavin Winchemere. They seem to be by each other every race. Merkel, Colin Adams, Boyles, last week's winner, back down to 25th. Your points lead to Logan True at 26th. Reese, Dakota Brandon, Devin Zimmerman, Andrew Duffield, and unfortunately Josh Fox has fallen back to where he has started this race in dead last. Right now you got Jacob trying to go in for third place here on Luna Farmer to the inside as the 38 tries to go around the outside of the 3 here for second. And that goes around just like that. The high line worked right there for the 38, but here comes the 3 back to the inside on the bottom line. And Farmer can't hold that. Can they get a run off of turn 4 again? They do. Side by side here back into turn 1. Cropley clears. Can Jacob clear the 38 now? He actually gets to the inside of the 3 of Cropley. And Jacob clears the 3 now. Can he go chase down the leader, Carl Craig? Luna Farmer looking maybe back to the inside of Colin Cropley there. Not quite there yet, though. We go back to Devin Smith in 5th, Bowen Adams, Lingerfeld, Causey still 8th. Right now, Forrest Hamilton looking to the inside of Ben Morrow here for the 9th spot. Like I said, every spot is a point. Unless you're the race winner, you get 5 more points. They continue to do battle here for this 9th spot. This might allow the 29 Mitchell Hedrick to get back up here into this fight. Can Forrest clear the 75 of Ben Morrow? They're still side by side here. Off of turn number 4 now. Ben gets a great run there. He probably would have beat him at the line, I think. Ben Morrow's still there. Forrest cannot clear the 75. We got a battle for second again. Right now, Cropley going around the outside of the 2. Behind the clears, here comes Farmer back to the inside of the 3 of Cropley. Cropley has a great run through 3 and 4. They continue to do battle as Carl maybe might just be saving his stuff up ahead of these 3. Looks like Jacob will clear the 3 of Cropley for now. We'll go back a little bit again. Looks like they've all calmed down back here for the moment. Lingerfeld looks like he's going to get a great run off of turn 2, looking to the inside of Bowen Adams now. That's for the 6th spot, and Lingerfeld just clears easily. Bowen Adams looks like he lets him go and tries to get back in line. Farmer is still hounding the 3 of Cropley here. Biggest mover up front is the 38. Up 3 spots. Devin Smith down 1 to 5th. Lingerfeld has not moved. Bowen Adams up 2. Causey up 3. Ben Morrow up 3. Still battling Forrest at the moment for that 9th spot. Forrest the biggest loser up here, -8. Mitchell Haddock up 7. Ben Park -2. Lane Doyle up 8. Jesse Adams up 3. 1 down for Angel Gutierrez. Malika up 8. Gavin Wintermute up 6. Emerson down 10. 9 now. Oracle up 6. Sheldon up 7. Dan Park up 1. Will Hand -7. Christian Bracken up 3. Reese up 6. Logan Tritt down 5. Boyles down 7. 14 down for the 25. 12 down for the 91 Andrew. 1 down for Dakota Brandon. 1 up for Josh Fox and 2 down for Devin Zimmerman. Devin Smith, though, has caught up to the top 3. We started the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Looking for 4th right now in Colin Cropley. Smith needs to start having a more consistent year from here on out. Oh, the 3 chopped the 38's nose right there. For sure thought he was going to get turned. I haven't seen the AI do that, but that was close. And Cropley, looks like they will clear the 38 of the Luna Farmer, and Devin Smith going to try and follow suit here. Can Devin Smith do so, as we're at lap 36 and 90 already? Smith can't quite get there, though. It looks like Jacob Prevost might be catching up to Carl Craig up there. Only about 9/10 back now. Nope, 1.1. Lost 2/10 that lap. And Devin Smith does clear for that 4th spot, trying to hound the 3 Colin Cropley here still. We'll go back to 6th and 7th. It looks like Bone Adams is catching back up to Lingerfeld. Not anymore. Forrest has gotten up in 8th around Causey. I did miss that. That's my bad. Mitchell Haddock up in the 10th as Ben Morrow starts to fall back here. Probably actually starting to catch back up to Jacob here, because nobody can catch up to Carl still. It looks like Mitchell Haddock, right now you got a battle for the 11th spot between Ben Morrow and Lane Doyle. Lane Doyle now passing Ben Morrow up 10 spots this race. Trying to continue to keep going. Jacob has caught up front. Why is that not letting me change the camera? There we go. Jacob going to be the first challenger over Carl Craig up here. And I think that Jacob does have a win this year, so he's trying to go for his 2nd win as Carl's trying to defend for his 1st win of the year. Whereas we're on lap 41 of 90 here. We're 4 laps away from halfway. Jacob to the inside for the race lead here in the 3 and 4. Does Carl just let him go and sits behind the 2 maybe? It looks like he will just let him go for the moment. And Jacob clears for the race lead. First lead change of the race, I think. Can Carl keep up with the 2 of Jacob now, or will he try and fight back here? As Cropley goes back around Devin Smith back there. Craig look to the inside of the 2 there, cannot get it to work. Tries to go back around the outside off of turn 4. He gets a great run off of 4. Doesn't clear though. Jacob has the preferred line in the 1 and 2. I think the high line seems to be working better in 3 and 4. And Craig loses the spot again, but still fights back on the outside in 3 and 4. Goes way too high there though and could not have the run off. Now you got the battle between the 3 and the 95. Devin Smith, great run off of 4 and clears the 3 of Colin Cropley. Cropley now falling into the clutches of 38 of Luna Farmer. Can Farmer go back around the outside here? Farmer gets a great run off of turn number 2. 4 seems to be a better line for 3 and 4. Oh, sorry, that was fucking stupid. They're all single file for the moment. And man, Jacob just pulled away at 1.4 seconds now up front. Carl might have used all his tires up leading the first half of this race. We're halfway here at lap 45 and 90 now. Forrest Hamilton back to the inside. Joseph Causey. Causey got back around him. They continue to do battle here for the 8th spot. It's a huge battle for 10th back there. We'll continue to watch this battle for the moment. Forrest looks like we'll clear Causey here. We'll go back up to the 3rd place battle now. As this 4 cars, Kyle Lingerfeld has caught up to this battle. Cropley right now gets passed by Luna Farmer. They're still side by side down the front straightaway. As the 78 continues to try and chase back down the 2 car. Cropley now around the outside of Lingerfeld. Trying to continue that. Lingerfeld has a great run off of turn number 2 and clears the 3 at Cropley. Devin Smith, though, has Luna Farmer to the inside here for 3rd place. Farmer now trying to get back up. Smith trying to hang on. Has a great run off of 4 and does not clear. Farmer sends it in to 1 and 2. Side by side here now down. Back straightaway. And this just continues to let the front 2 pull away now. Farmer still side by side with Devin Smith trying to make the outside line work. Lingerfeld now to the inside of Devin Smith. Lingerfeld wants the top 4 spot. Smith does not want to give it up. Bone Adams now into this fight also. Has followed 24 up here. But Cropley and Smith get a great run off of turn 2. Smith clears back on front of these guys, but Lingerfeld still trying to clear the 3 of Cropley for the moment. Looks like Lingerfeld will clear. And here comes Bone Adams now to the inside of Cropley. Cropley going the wrong way now. Cropley around the outside of the 5 of Bone Adams here, and he does clear finally. They're all single file for the moment. Let's go through the rest of the field for us right now. God damn it. Fucking pace car. Up in the 8th. Causey now battling Mitchell Hudek for that 9th spot. Trying to stay in the top 10 also with the guys hounding them behind. Looks like they're doing okay so far. Ben Merrill 11th, Emerson Arden 12th, Gavin Wintermew 13th, Malenko, Wayne Doyle, Markle, Ben Park, Angel Gutierrez, Dan Park, and Jesse Adams round out your top 20. Your points lead to Logan Tribb back up to 21st has gone the right way. Right now they are only 1 spot from each other. Sheldon Zerwick will hand battling. Voiles 24th, Trisha Bracken, Joshua Reese, Andrew Duffield, Devin Zimmerman, Colin Adams, Josh Fox, and Dakota Brandon right now dead last. Jacob continues to lead over Carl Craig after taking the lead from him by 1.7 seconds, and they have pulled away from 3rd on back. As Causey has now gotten up into this fight. Lingerfeld battling the 3 of Cropley and Bone Adams again. Lingerfeld to the inside of Bone Adams. Can he get clear? Not quite. Hey Mal, how's it going? Side by side right now, Causey and Bone Adams here for the 7th spot. It looks like Causey will clear him there. Unless Bone Adams gets a great run off of turn 4. Sorry, turn 2. They do not. Right now, Gavin Wintermew to the inside of Emerson Arden, who's last in points, the 48 is. Looks like they're trying to go 3 wide almost. Emerson can't quite get there. Gavin Wintermew still to the inside of the 75 of Ben Morrow. Ben Morrow gets a great run off of turn 2 there and almost clears the 21, not quite. As we go back up here, Causey gets cleared by Lingerfeld, it looks like, and that's going to allow Bone Adams back to the inside. Bone clears. Bone, though, to the inside of Cropley here now for the 6th spot. Causey back around the outside here as Lingerfeld up into the top 5 around these 2. Bone Adams clears the 3, has a great run off of turn number 2, or sorry, turn 4. We fall back to that fight right now for, which is the 7th spot between Causey and the 3 of Cropley. Craig is starting to close back in on the 2 Jacob. Devin Smith now battling Lingerfeld. This is for 4th place up here. Smith hangs on to the spot for now. Cropley is still hanging on to the spot over Causey for 7th. Causey now trying to go around the outside. How's that going, Mel? Causey, though, has Mitchell Hudek now to the inside as Bone Adams looks to the inside of Lingerfeld here for the top 5 spot. Lingerfeld about to be beat by a child here. We got a battle for third also. Devin Smith has caught up to Luna Farmer. Bone Adams still to the inside. And Smith around the outside of Luna Farmer. Trying to make the highline work here in 1 and 2. Can he get a good run off of turn 2? Cannot quite get there. Farmer still out front with a nose for third place. It looks like Smith cannot get that move to work. Lingerfeld now stuck in this heavy traffic back here. Nice. Bone Adams has 5th for now. Crofley 6th. Mitchell Haddock, Lingerfeld falls to 8th. Causey 9th. And Forrest trying to still hang on to that top 10 as Gavin Wintermute is up here in this fight now. Forrest to the inside of Joseph Causey here from the 9th spot. Bone Adams getting passed by Crofley here for 5th. Crofley trying to go around the outside. Crofley clears on the outside there. Smith still trying to get Luna Farmer. Lingerfeld now looking back to the inside of Mitchell Hodak here for the 7th spot. That has a nose out front, but the 29 got a run off of turn 4. Hodak gets another good run off, and Lingerfeld gets clear of him. Gavin gets up into the top 10, passing Forrest Hamilton for 10th. Causey drops outside the top 10, battling Ben Morrow right now. We go back up here, Bone Adams to the inside. Mitchell Hodak. Lingerfeld also in this fight right here. Jacob continues to pull away 2.5 seconds out front. Here comes the 21 of Gavin Wintermute also. The 29 stuck on the outside line at the moment. Back half the top 10 just has a bunch of battles going on right now. Lingerfeld stuck on the outside at the moment. He might fall back to 9th place. Gavin now looking to the inside of Bone Adams up front here. Couldn't quite get there. Lingerfeld still trying to clear the 29 Mitchell. Here comes Gavin to the inside of Bone Adams again. Could not get there. A pace car. Can Lingerfeld finally clear here off of turn number 2? And he has the clear car, but does it come down the track? Allows the 29 to keep the nose poked in there. Lingerfeld finally clears the 29 right there. It does go to the bottom here. This allows Forrest now. Causey to the inside. Lingerfeld, great run off of turn 4. Turn 2 to the inside of Gavin Wintermute now. Clears, it looks like, possibly for that 7th spot. Gavin now has the battle Mitchell Hodak behind. Gavin trying to go back around the outside of the 24, can't get it to work. Causey does get around Forrest. Forrest now just outside the top 10, it's been in the top 10 all day, just loses it. Continues to go backwards here. Causey back to the inside of Mitchell Hodak now. That's for the 9th spot, and Forrest follows suit. Trying to get back into the top 10, but the 29 has a great run off the high line there. After this battle settles out, we'll go through the rest of the field now behind these guys. It is Emerson in 12th, Ben Morrow 13th, Malco 14th, up 10 spots for the 7. Lane Doyle up 6, Ben Park 16th, down 6. Dan Park, Markle, Boyles, and Angel Gutierrez round out your top 20. Then you got Sheldon, Devin Zimmerman battling with Jesse Adams back here. Joshua Reese, Christian Bracken, Logan Truitt, your points leader now 26th. Colin Adams, Andrew Duffield, Dakota Brandon, Josh Fox, and Will Hand rounds out your field down 16 spots from where he has started. And right now, Jacob's still your race leader over Carl Craig, who has been the only pass for the lead and has pulled away, but Craig's starting to reel him back in here with 73 of 90, coming to 16 to go this next time, I think. Devin Smith and Luna Farmer continue to do battle for the 3rd spot. side by side right now. Luna Farmer clears maybe off of turn 4. And does clear in front of Devin Smith. Cropley right now in 5th. Trying to get up to those two. Lingerfeld to the inside of Bowen Adams. That is for 6th spot. And Lingerfeld clears with ease. And we go back here. Forrest right now trying to get around Causey again. These two have been battling all race long. It looks like Causey might have the run off the high line, off of turn number 4, and he does. And actually, Craig is caught up back up to Jacob here. With 15 to go. Can he get to Jacob though? 0.5 of a second back. Half a second, sorry. Craig still there, about 4 tons. Devin Smith did clear Farmer back for 3rd again. Cropley 5th. And it's now 3 tenths up front. Craig's been about a tenth faster each lap here. Can Jacob hold on for his 2nd win of the year? Can Craig get his 1st win, I'm pretty sure, of the year? That's what he's looking for. He needs the points. He decides to fall back a little bit again. The battles are actually calmed down in the top 10 for the moment. 4th place has a battle though. Cropley looking to the inside. The Luna Farmer here, that is for the 4th spot. This is next time by will be 10 laps to go. Cropley hangs on to that spot for right now over Farmer. We got a battle back here. Here comes Causey to the inside of Bowen Adams for the 7th spot. It will clear as Craig loses more time again up front. Right now, Emerson hanging on to that 10th spot. Looks like Gavin really falling back. Same with Mitchell Hodak back here. Cropley trying to get to Devin Smith now. And Carl really falling off. 23.1 to 22.3 for Jacob there with 9 laps to go. The battle right now is for 6th. Lingerfeld has Causey and Bowen Adams right behind him. Luna Farmer again going around the outside of Cropley, trying to here with 8 laps to go. Can't quite get that to work. We got a great battle for 9th now. Emerson, Ben Morrow, and Forrest Hamilton all battling for the top 10 spots back here. Forrest trying to keep that top 10, but falls to 11th right now. It looks like Ben Morrow will clear the 48 of Emerson. Lingerfeld still holding the 5 and the 88 up, and Cropley back to the inside of Luna Farmer up ahead right here. Around the outside, Farmer goes. Looks like Farmer will fall back now behind the 3 car. We got Causey to the inside of Bowen Adams. Or Bowen maybe to the outside there, I should say. With 5 laps to go this next time by. Bowen again trying to go around the outside here at the 88. Can't quite get anything to work there. Still trying to go around the outside. And clears the 5 right now. Farmer still trying to get Cropley as they catch up to Devin Smith once again. Smith trying to keep a 3rd place run going. Craig way behind Jacob still. 4 tenths off that last lap. With 3 laps to go here. Might be pushing a little too late. Jacob coming around to 3 to go here. Let's get his second win. Trying to get a second win on the year as he catches up to lap traffic here. It looks like right now back in 11th, Forrest is really falling back into the clutches. Everybody back here. He's now down to 12th on Mitchell Hodak. Lingerfeld right now trying to get up into the top 5, looking to the inside. Colin Cropley here with 2 to go. And he will clear the 3, just like that. We'll come around. Jacob coming off of turn 4 here. With 1 lap to go. Here at lap 90. Coming around to get a second win on the year. And try and close the gap to the points lead. Carl Craig has a solid run in second, but really wanted the win here today. Couldn't. But off of turn 4, Jacob comes to win here at USA International Raceway Speedway. Carl gets second. Devin Smith gets third. It looks like Lingerfeld tries to go for fourth on Luna Farmer, but did not have the run. That's your top 5. Cropley at 6th. 7th is Causey. 8th is Bone Adams. Ben Morrow, sorry, 9th. And Emerson gets a top 10. Mitchell Hodak. Forrest gets 12th. And the rest of your field here. Points leader Logan True at 21st. And man, Jesse Adams, second in points. All the way down to 31st. That's going to hurt him here today. Why is everybody passing pit red? We'll wait for everybody to pit now. Only someone coming down pit road. Dakota Reese decided they didn't want to go down pit road this time. Now they're battling on the cooldown laps. I'll join the chat after Mel. You only got like 2 minutes probably left, 2 or 3 minutes left of this. Oh my dear God, Dakota's not gonna pit. Fuck. Boom, boom. And there we go. We'll close that. And for 90 laps at USA, Jacob led 49, Carl had 41. I don't think anybody else led any. No, they did not. Carl led the first half of the race, and Jacob dominated the second half. Devin Smith in third did get the fastest lap of the race. And here's your results for the race. Like I said, second place in points, Jesse Adams 31st. Logan Schuert was 21st, your point leader. And I'm pretty sure Colin Cropley was up there. Let's see what the points look like now. Logan Schuert has a 1 point lead over Colin Cropley. 13 points over Carl Craig there, who got a good second place. Jesse Adams drops to fourth, 22 back now. Causey right now fifth. Colin Adams, Dakota Brandon. Jacob with his second win of the year jumps up to eighth in points. Markle goes down to ninth. Ben Morrow to 10th. And then the rest of your points here. Emerson did get a 10th place run, so he gets out of last place in points. Reese falls back down to the bottom with Will Hand just ahead of him by 1 point. And they are battling for dead last at the moment. Still only 87 points back. Remember, it's only 1 point per position, so the most you can gain is what, 50? So like 30 something points, I think, Aries. So we will see you guys next time for Irwindale and Martinsville, the next two races.